New Year. I cannot believe it is already 6 days into the new year, but I am still ready to have my best year yet. In fact, I'm planning on it. So I hope you are too. If you're watching this video, most likely you own a business or you're interested in starting one and you need to get more clients and gain more media attention to make this your best year ever. But not only in your business, but also in your personal life, right? Because those two are definitely connected. So, for my clients who are mostly local Main Street business owners, I wanted to start a new show called Hot Topics in Small Business Marketing. And it's really designed to cut through all the hype and the fluff and to get focused on the marketing strategies that are really going to help business owners like you get more customers, save time, be more efficient, and at the end of it all, make more money so you can spend the time doing the things you really like doing. So, what we're going to be talking about in Hot Topics for Small Business Marketing is really the few things that are working. Excuse me, I'm suffering from a little cold. But I wanted to share with you a couple of statistics about tech overload before I tell you more about the show. Because I was reading some things over the holiday break that really blew my mind. Did you know that 90% of all the information in the world right now has been created just in the past 2 years? Whoa, I cannot believe that. When I think about the fact that a smartphone now turns everybody potentially into a reporter or a television producer, I can kind of understand where that statistic is coming from. But when you're trying to make a decision, it does give you a lot of information to consider, and it takes more time now to make a decision. So, more information is not always better. In fact, it could be worse because it can often lead to something I know you've already heard, a term that is probably familiar to most of us, especially if we spend any time working in corporate America: analysis paralysis. It's a term that was really big in the 90s, made a reappearance in the 2000s, and I think is still with us because we have so much information now to consider. We can get lost in creating a plan if we're not careful. But I really want to share with you some more statistics because I think when you hear these, you will understand why it takes longer now to make a decision than almost ever before. The average American digests 34 gigabytes. So, in terms of time, 12 hours of information per day. Now, considering that our normal workday, at least it used to be 8 hours a day, I see that getting longer and longer. 12 hours of information makes it hard to really get your work done, right? If you are a lover of text message or texting, which I am, I had no idea that on average, people are sending and receiving about 35 texts per day. That's a lot. And some experts and some physicians are saying overuse of social media can lead to short-term memory loss. Now, I don't know if I buy that one because I'm on Google Plus, Facebook, YouTube a lot. And I just thought my short-term memory loss was being caused by stress. But if this is true, maybe I need to cut down on my time that I invest in social media, just kind of hanging out and catching up with friends and family. I don't know. I'm going to do some more research and I'll get back to you about that one. Anyway, the question that we will be exploring every single Wednesday from 12:30 to 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is how do you get your marketing message out about your business, products, or services and cut through all the clutter? If everyone is inundated with information, does that mean they're really hearing our message? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's luck. Maybe it's about the right timing. But I still think good old-fashioned storytelling and giving messages that are relevant to people at the right time still works. And it has always worked. So, how do we focus, get back on track, and give the right message about our business to the right people so that we achieve our business goals? Heck, how do you even learn how to do it when there's so much information out there to consider? Or when you Google a business or a consultant to come in and help you, who do you choose? Because there are pages and pages on Google of people to consider. And I think it still comes down to old-fashioned word of mouth and referrals. So every Wednesday, we're going to be talking about that on this new Google Hangout show called Hot Topics in Small Business Marketing. And I will be your host, Toya Wilson Smith. I learned the hard way of getting focused on what really works and cutting out all the other clutter because I experienced tech overload in September while managing my own consulting business. So I was getting emails and phone calls and text messages all day, every day. And literally one day I just had to shut it off. It was like I had a mental health day. I was shaking, and I knew it wasn't from the coffee. I knew it was from just being inundated with too much information and being pulled in a ton of different directions. So now I want to get clear, and I want to help not only my clients but all of you who will hopefully graciously give me a little bit of your time to check out the show, how to cut through the clutter, how to reduce the technology in your life to get clear and laser focused on what works, execute, achieve your goals, and live the life that you really want. So come on over, join me in the conversation on Google Plus. Hang out with me one Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing it every Wednesday. If you can't make it live during lunchtime because you're on a different time zone, that's okay. Catch the replay and send me an email if you have a question that may be answered live on one of our shows. I look forward to hopefully connecting with you soon. Make it a great year and much success to you. Thanks.